Hi Isabella, this is Christina. This is a video that I was mentioning about in the group, offering some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. Now, when any consumer is looking for a product or a service, they go to Google and they type in a keyword within the search bar there, such as, for example, Spiritual Coach UK. Now, when we see UK or a location at the end of that, a town, a city, a country, that tells us that that is a buyer intent keyword. So that is a local consumer looking for a local business, and they have that higher buyer intent because they're looking for that service to get done right away, right? Because they're really targeting their search within their local area. Now this section right here is what we call organic listings. Now these are ads right here, but as you scroll down, not that section there, but this section down here, these are what we call organic listings. So these are websites that have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, and what drives the content are the keywords within it. So as we see here, like life coaching, and of course UK is in their URL there, life coach, spirituality, life coaching, right? So having those keywords on their homepage, Google knows how to index their site. And obviously the more content you have, the better, because then Google stays on your site longer, and then you get indexed for additional keywords as well, such as different services and different areas that you're targeting. Now, this section up here, usually this is up in the top section, so I'm not really sure why it's down here, but this is what we call the Google Map Pack. Now, these are your top 3 competitors in the UK area. Now, I don't know if you have a Google business profile set up, but just taking a look here to see that these life coaches are coming up within the search results, I would highly recommend you creating one. And as you can see here, none of them have a brick and mortar. They most likely are doing this out of their home. They just don't have the address visible, okay? Now, what you want to do when you create one, again, make sure that you do 750 characters in the business description. Make sure that you do weekly posts with branded photos and geotag them to the area. And of course, get some reviews on there and respond to your reviews, because it is really important to be within this section because you are the most visible. Because right away, when a consumer is scrolling through the Google's first page, the search results, right, when they see these reviews, they right away are going to be contacting these 3 companies first. And essentially, they're going to get the most clicks and the most leads overall. Now, another thing that you could do is what we call citations. So that is your address, your phone number, your website URL, your email address, and really give that information out to as many directories as possible, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages. And Google, it's like a popularity contest. The more that they see you listed, the more popular they see you. And the more that you have listed over your competitors, that's going to help you outrank them as well. Okay? Now, I just wanted to mention here, whenever I did a search for Cognition and Language, just on a national standpoint, I did not find your website or any of your videos because I saw that you do have a YouTube channel. So that tells me obviously that your site is not optimized, so it doesn't have SEO within it, and your videos do not as well. So that would be something that I would recommend doing, and I'm going to touch base on that here in a little bit. And actually, let's go ahead and take a look at your site. Beautiful photo, by the way. I absolutely love that photo. Now, looking at your site, there is a lot of content on here. And just from somebody just initially looking at your site, I'm a little confused of exactly what you do because there's so much information, right? Now, looking at that you are a life coach and NLP master practitioner, which congratulations on that. That would be something that is more search for a keyword. Like we were talking about getting content on your homepage and really focusing on getting a keyword or a buyer intent keyword on there so that you're able to come up in the search results so your site is indexed for Google. Now, like life coaching, as we saw, a spiritual coach, transformational coach, mindset coach, energy coaching or energy transformation, those are all high traffic volume keywords that people are searching for. I'm not finding a lot of search volume for people searching cognition and language, right? And I don't really know necessarily what or why people would be searching for that. Like what type of service are they looking for? But whenever somebody's searching life coaching, right, we know how to market that. We know what that person is looking for, or if they're looking for a spiritual coach, right? And this is for a marketing standpoint. It's really helpful to narrow down what type of client you're looking for, like what type of service you're looking to provide. So what are their pain points? What are they coming to you for they need help with, right? And I'll show you here in a little bit some of the people that I found their website, kind of like competitors of yours, and how they're really targeting. Because whenever you know the pain point of your client, that again, that really helps narrow in your target market and how to market to them effectively, right? Because whenever you are looking at cognition and language, I don't necessarily match that to like energy, emotions, and mindset transformation, right? Just from my standpoint for marketing, okay? So that would be my main suggestion. Really focus on the pain points of your client. Now you can offer different types of services, right? So like spiritual coaching, life coaching, mindset coaching. So they would all have pain points differently for each of those types of coaching. And what you would do is you would have a back page and then so like services and then or what I do. And then you would have a back page for each of those, spiritual coach, transformational coach, mindset coach, and then have content in there with the keywords, and that's where you would focus on the pain points, right? And then you're able to come up within the search results, if that makes sense. Maybe it'll make sense when I kind of show you a little bit what some of your other competitors are doing and how they're ranking within Google. But overall, I feel that there is a lot of information on here, and it's not really pinpointed to where, like, it's a lot. We see like mindset, emotional intelligence, and inner energy, right? So these I would recommend getting separate pages for, right? So that they will have their own content and their own keywords within it. And then really focus on getting like your main, like I don't know if maybe spiritual coaching or life coaching UK, having that keyword all over your homepage. Nope, sorry about that. I'm not sure. I think it's one of my kids' games popping up. So sorry about that. They tend to get on my computer every now and then. But yeah, so if that makes sense to you, I would really focus on a keyword in particular, like I said, life coach UK or spiritual coach UK, mindset transformational coach UK, and get that on your homepage, and that'll help you rank within the search results and get your site more visible within Google so that you're able to be found. So people are coming to your site. Okay. Now, take a look at what's going on the behind the scenes to your site. This is a paid program I pay for every month. It helps me with my research and my website audits. And this tells me that you're not getting a lot of traffic to your site, right? There's no data. As you can see here, with no traffic, right? And there's no keywords on there. So Google, again, doesn't know how to index your site, okay? Just by doing some of the things that I just mentioned would really help get your site ranking. Now, this site right here, this is a woman that I found whenever I was doing a search for mindset coach and transformational coach nationwide, not targeting for UK. And she had some Google ads that she's running right now, but she's focusing on, like, her pain point is burnout and overwhelm, right? So that's people that she's targeting. So she's more of a life coach or transformational coach, but she really has that pain point narrowed in, right? Now, taking a look at what's going on behind the scenes to her site, as you can see here, this is traffic to her site every month, and that's definitely on the low scale, and she doesn't have a lot of keywords on her site, so that tells me that her site is not optimized, right? She doesn't have SEO utilized on her site, so she's not coming up in the search results, but she has ads going on, so that's why she's able to get visibility. So that's definitely on the low scale, but just to show you how she's targeting burnout and overwhelm. And I think if she would get with somebody like myself that's more of like an SEO expert, that would really help optimize her site pretty quickly. But she is getting some traffic to her site every month. Now, taking a look at this woman right here, she came up whenever I did a search for spiritual coach UK, right? And as you can see, she really has her target to career coach, but they're on a spiritual path, right? So that's how she's combining the two. Now, as you can see here, and what I do, see how she has it broken down in the back pages we talked about. And so she's able to rank for different services and different pain points, okay? And then let me just see here. Okay. So taking a look at what's going on behind the scenes to her site. As you can see here, Look at the amount of traffic she is getting every month to her site. And look at the amount of keywords that she has on there. So see the difference in the amount of keywords and how that can help really optimize your site to get more visibility and get more traffic, right? Because a woman's site that we saw, I think her name Julie, she only had, I think, 17 or 27 keywords on her site, right? So not a lot of traffic. But look at this, right? The more keywords that have that high volume, that are more targeted, so you get more visibility, you get indexed your site within Google. That's how you get traffic to your site and you get more visibility, okay? Now let me just show you here quickly. As you can see here, like Life Coaching UK, that's that buyer intent keyword. And look here, Life Coaching Manchester. That's right. It's really important to get those back pages on your site and also have ones that are for the high populated cities within UK even. And it's not necessarily a page where consumers can go to it. It's mainly to rank within it. So you would have a back page for each city, have content and keywords, right? Because that's high volume for that keyword alone. And that tells me that you would be able to outrank her pretty quickly and be able to get in the top position. So you get the majority of these leads, essentially being new clients for you every month, right? And these are all really high volume keywords. And I'm not going to spend too much because she does have 5 pages. But I just wanted to show you some suggestions on things you can do on your own to really improve your online presence and essentially grow your business, right? Because that's what we want our websites to do, to work for us. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Take care.